Hello, and welcome in, ladies. I'm so glad you're back today. Please have a seat, get comfy, and take a deep breath. We're going to dive deep into the feeling of loneliness. Loneliness is something we all grapple with at times, isn't it? It's a universal experience, yet it can feel so personal and isolating. Let's explore this together. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected or isolated lately. Is that something you'd like to talk about today? Okay. Loneliness often leads us to believe that there's something wrong with us, or that we're not enough. Have you found yourself wrapped up in these thoughts? Thank you for sharing that with me. It's crucial to recognize that those feelings and thoughts aren't the truth. They're just signals that your mind is sending, possibly as a way of protecting you. So, one step forward is challenging those thoughts when they arise. Instead of thinking, I'm alone because I'm flawed, how might it feel to think, I'm experiencing loneliness, but it doesn't define me? Absolutely. Changing our thought patterns takes practice, but with time, it can be very empowering. Have you been able to identify moments when these feelings of loneliness hit you hardest? Understanding triggers can be such a powerful step. Often loneliness isn't just about physical isolation, but emotional disconnection. It's about not feeling understood, seen, or valued. So, what if we focus on authentic connections? Let's brainstorm on how you can begin fostering those connections. Are there activities or groups you've been curious about, but haven't pursued yet? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Stepping into spaces where shared interests exist is a great starting point. What about self-compassion? Often, we strive to be conventionally perfect, thinking it will bring us acceptance. But it can have the opposite effect, can't it? Exactly. When we chase perfection, we may end up hiding our true selves, creating barriers instead of bridges. How would it feel to show up as you, imperfect, but beautifully human? That's a fantastic revelation. Being authentic means embracing and expressing who you are, including all those imperfections you mentioned. It lets others know it's safe to do the same. I encourage you to reflect on what makes you unique and special, and how these traits can invite deeper relationships. Can you see the potential in this approach? I'm so glad to hear that. Cultivating a mindset of authenticity over perfection can lead to real, meaningful connections. Remember, we're not merely seeking to fill a void, but to find quality in connection. Thank you for sharing today. It's always a journey, but you've taken some meaningful steps today. Feel free to reach out anytime. Play this session on repeat as many times as you need to. Share this with someone you know. Keep exploring those connections, and remember, you are enough just as you are. See you again real soon.